I'm here with Julie Lusk, and we're going to show you some stretches to do for your fingers, your wrists, because sometimes when we play for a long period of time, we don't realize how much tension we're putting in our fingers to keep those holes closed. So I'll start off with just one that I've learned from drumming, which is just a wrist loosening. You kind of clasp your hands together and roll to one side, to one side, and then the other side, reversing it, and just helping your wrists, your fingers get ready to play. But I know, Julie, you have a whole series that you want to share today with us. Thank you.
Yes. So just like there are hundreds of yoga postures for the whole body, there are hundreds that just involve the hands. They're called mudras. And there are two of them that are especially appropriate. We'll start off with Hakini, where you touch your thumb and each fingertip. I'm holding it up here so you can see, but it also can be held down here. And so sink into this for a moment or two. And what this can do is it can deepen your breath, which is so important. And the reason why it deepens your breath is that each finger also represents and connects to a chakra. And the chakras are also connected with the breath. In addition to that, it helps link up the right and left brain hemispheres so that we can bring in our logical, rational, counting, flute playing self, as well as our creative self. It's also known for problem solving, improving memory, and inspiration. So this is a nice one to start with. And you can do it and nobody even knows you're doing it. You just have it held in your lap. Now the other ones people are going to notice. And these are all named for different types of animals, which helps us remember and makes it more fun. And so the first one is the beak. And we go on to the bug. Just get your fingers all moving and limbered up, and we can go back to the beak again. An advanced beak, if you wish, could be touching the fingertips to the thumb for coordination. And once again, these also are good for the breath and chakras too. I never much believed in mudras until I started doing them and found they really worked. And now we go on to the claw. You can make a face if you want. People usually do. And then paw. So claw and paw. And now we go on to the web. But first, let's start making a seed, a real tight seed, and full of potential our playing and our musicality is. And now web, and as if you're stretching your thumb and pinkies to the very sides of the room. So let's go into the seed and spread out. And now the wings. And so birds glide, they flap, and also anything that you can do to loosen up your shoulders, so let your wings really go. And whatever else feels good too is really, really fun. And so next we can finish with two different mudras, whichever one you happen to like. When you put your hand over your heart and crisscross your thumb over it. And then place it over your chest. This is called the eagle. And this, yep, exactly. And this helps open your heart and your lungs and your chest. It helps your throat and vocal cords. It can reduce tension in your jaw and your throat, which are so important to get a good tone. And it helps with balance. And another one I love doing is Hridaya, and that is you cup your palm over your heart, and then your other hand covers it. Doesn't that feel good? And so this also helps reduce tension in the chest, and it helps open your heart, brings comfort. And as you've shown us to play from the heart, have a soft heart.
So beautiful. So I have a question reflecting on this. How long do you do each one of these? Because I really love the individual. I mean, because when we play the flute, we have to strengthen each one of these connections. So how long would you recommend? Is this a 30 seconds each kind of thing, a minute each?
Well, it depends on your hands and also what benefits you're looking for, where your strengths and weaknesses are, and the amount of time you have. But it's surprising just what a few little minutes can do. And you can do them in any order you want. So, Hakini. Connect with your breath, right. And we've got the beak. And fingertips to thumbs. And the bug. Aren't they fun? That's right. And a claw. And the paw. And from the paw, actually like a seed, squeeze. And spread wide to the web. Wings. Just flippy floppy, freedom, glide, however you like. And then land, let the eagle land. Sink into it. And the heartfelt one. And how about this? We could call this the wiggly worm.
Well, thank you so much for your teaching today and bringing us this great routine. I think it's great, and you can adapt it, like you said, just a couple minutes, and what an amazing impact it has to really help strengthen our ability to play the flute, which you do so beautifully.